Hello and welcome to another update video about MATIC. So yeah, MATIC is pulling back. Not too much surprise. In yesterday's video we talked about the WXY pattern which might be forming here. Yeah, that we had the W wave down in this correction, the X wave to the upside, and that another Y wave would be coming. We're going to talk about targets in a minute, but I did highlight that to you that based on the three-wave structure that we saw yesterday, I think we were about in this region here yesterday when I made the video, and we saw that the move up was only in three waves. The problem is when you have a three-wave structure complete as a possible correction, but the move afterwards is not impulsive and we never broke out of the channel to the upside, then you have to expect further downside in an extension of the correction, which would then be a WXY, so-called double zigzag pattern, which is classed as a sharp correction. Yeah, so we currently see this scenario play out, and I highlighted to you that the 135 level is a very, very crucial support level. Yeah, this is really, really critical, 135, because below that level we will cut with this wave 4 into this wave 1 price region, and then it makes the chart unreliable again and will question the upside scenario here that we still get one more wave up. It is still possible, but then only in the scenario of a diagonal, and then we have support at 130 and 123, but below 123 it will send us much deeper down, possibly to retest $1, yeah, or maybe at least to retest here the 115 range. The reason is then we have to assume that we have a top in place in a slightly different count, and that we go back into the region here, yeah, sort of where we measure the entire upside, and we could get into the region around the 50% retracement, 116, $1.06, maybe down to $1, which is obviously a psychological support level. But we're going to talk about that when we have more visibility of that. What I'm extremely happy about is that we bounced off that 156 level that we identified here when we talked about this could be just an overshooting B wave. Yeah. Obviously the maximum for an overshooting B wave, and yeah, we bounced off that, so that was a clear resistance level. I did highlight that to you. Hopefully that helped you, but either way, we now see a deeper pullback into that 135 region that we talked about yesterday. The thing is, do we turn around or not? That's only what the market can decide, but we can identify here a few targets. So first of all, if we look at the fib levels, 135 is key support. It's also the previous wave 1 high. So it's very important support, but this is only support. So let's take a look at targets here for the subdivisions. What we can do, we can take the length of the wave W. We go to the high of the X wave, and then you can see we've now reached perfectly the 1-to-1 ratio. That's an ideal target for the Y wave. That's probably why we see a bit of a rejection here. So this would be an ideal turning point, but obviously it needs to follow through now. So either here, yeah, I mean, if we see an extension of that, it might even come down to 129. So my preference would be turning around now. If not, we have a chance at 135 because it's the 50% retracement and the previous wave 1 high. But then 129 becomes likely in terms of target. That would also be pretty much in line with the 130 level here, which is the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement. And if we drop below that, there's one more chance around 123, but below that level, we are probably going to see a reset into the 115 to $1 range, and then have another chance for a larger turning point there. And I might then be able to specify the targets further and you know, in a more narrow way as we go along. But first of all, it needs to turn around somewhere here, ideally between now and 135, maybe maxing it out to 129, then 123, but then it's already becoming less likely that it's going to hold support. It's then basically too deep for a wave 4 to be still reliable. Okay, that's my update about MATIC. So at this stage, still further continuation to the upside preferred, as long as those key support levels are holding. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.